All right, so let's do the following. We're going to do the review for November, walking, November 2023. It was the least productive month, as we can see. I did 10,770 steps on average, over 300,000 steps. So it's okay. I don't know. It was raining a little bit. I kind of did less, you know. As we can see, when in August, right here, I did my 20,000 steps a day challenge. That was fun. And then I'm like, yeah, I did that, whatever. It was I could have done a little more, you know, but 10,000 is fine. I'm gonna have to step it up next month. However, before we get to that, it's recording, yes. Before we get to that, I will say that we did end up. We ended on a strong note, 14,000, 7 miles exactly, pretty good. I will have to go here. Workouts. Let's see here. I did a mile sprint for the first time since 2019, before the whole COVID nonsense. Okay. And I ran in the same path over here. We can see it was actually 6:21. Workout duration, it doesn't matter. 6:21 was the actual thing. I ran from the house, and there's kind of a hill here. All right. Let's see here. Where is the chart? Here we go. So, right. Here we go. So we go to elevation here. You can see that over here is the hill. About halfway, there's an actual hill. It measures it pretty well. I was running with the smartphone in my right hand, and I was just like this, yes, the whole time. Right. But the point is, it was pretty good. And 6:21 was the average pace for the whole thing. Total duration. I timed it for exactly a mile, and then you take a couple steps forward, it pauses it. But 6:21, I think, is the time. 6:21. There's a 3-second 3, 2, 1. I start running, and then it goes a little over, but it measures it exactly at a mile. So it's 6:21. Now, I was shocked about this because I was like, I'd be happy to make 7 minutes because, you know, I'm in decent shape. I swim, I walk a lot, but I haven't done a run where I timed it, and I've done a couple little sprints here and there, but I've not done a mile here since 2019. And the best I got was 5:40, which is pretty good. I think that's my all-time best, you know. So 6:21 is good. Now, I have skinny legs. I'm not a runner. I'd love to run every day. But my thing is maybe almost every week. I think I did this on a Saturday. So it's going to be Friday. I might do this depending on whether Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on all that stuff. And let's see how it goes. You know, I'm very happy with 6:21. I'm a little too happy. Like, because that's the thing, is like, 6:20, that's pretty good. I mean, I haven't run a mile in in a long time. That's pretty good for me. I'm not a runner. It's pretty good. But no, I wanna get to maybe the 5:40 again. You know, I feel like I have it in me. And again, my training is literally just to run every week, just once. That's what I did 2019. I think that's what I'm going to do now. Any more, and my shins start hurting. And so that's what I'm going to do, is continue the running. That's the new thing I did this week. I was kind of apprehensive about it, like, I don't want to do it. It's going to be slow. I'm going to be hurting. I'm not that old. Come on. 6:21 is great for me. So I'm going to continue doing that. And in December, depending on the weather, I can't control that. I'm going to go back out to the Lone Star Trail and try to hike the whole thing. Not at once, but just, you know, the trailhead 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's wet here. I'll try to get to all of it. Okay? I don't think I'm going to give a daily update on that. I'll probably do short little videos. I'll stitch it together. Maybe I'll stitch it together in the December update. I'm not really sure. You know, but the point is, I'm going to continue running. Let's get some higher, you know, what do you call it? Higher steps in with the hiking. And, you know, I could always do a couple little bit more. You know, I've just been, you know, 10,000 is good, but I could have done easily. Because, again, I do about 10 10 minutes is 1,000 steps. An hour is 6,000 steps, 3-4 miles, depending on how fast exactly it is, right? But that's easy. You can easily add 2,000 steps a day. That's 20 minutes up and beyond this, right? That won't be too hard, right, to get there. That's really just 20, an extra time. Anybody can do that. So maybe we'll aim for that, you know. My excuse is, oh, it's too loud, the leaf blowers. And it's like, well, I'm already out when I'm out, so just add 20 minutes of that, right? But it is obnoxious because that is one of the annoyances of living here is, you know, oh, let me just go out. Oh, it's nice and woodsy. Let me go outside and I'll walk. Well, okay, then it's loud there because of that. And, you know, it's kind of an excuse on some level, but it doesn't help. So anyways, next month I'm going to try to do more, continue the running, continue the sprinting of the mile, do a little more hiking, because that also helps, you know. The problem with the hiking in the winter is it's not that cold here. You know, it can be a decent temperature. The problem is I wake up late and then the sun goes down at like 5, so I don't want to be hiking in the woods at like 6 p.m., you know. It's not really that much fun. You know, it's going to be too chilly. Serial killers are there. You know, it's just not a fun thing. You know, so but that's kind of an excuse too, right? It's kind of an excuse. But well, I'll figure it out. It's just what it is. I'll figure it out. So that's the November update, and yeah, that's it.